If you're like me, you've had a multitude of people throughout your life that have helped you to get where you are today. Coaches, parents, mentors, fellow friends. And one of the things I've realized is the people that have had the greatest impact in my life are the ones that simply, they wanted what was best for me by seeing me at my best. They wanted to see me at my best. Hi everyone, Chris Natzke here with Black Belt Leadership Speaking and Coaching with your Mind of a Champion tip of the week. You know, a couple years ago I was watching a commencement speech by Oprah Winfrey. Yeah, I think Oprah's pretty awesome. And she was speaking to these students and she was talking about people in their lives that had really helped them get to where they were or where they, to get to that point. And she made a statement that was very profound. She said, people who want what's best for you want to see you at your best. People who want what's best for you want to see you at your best. And I thought, man, that is so true. I have so many examples in my life of coaches, martial arts instructors, my parents, my friends, my mentors that have really wanted to see me strive and thrive by being at my best. And one of those, of course, is my martial arts instructor, Grandmaster J.K. Lee, who was my first instructor when I was 13 years old. And I've told the story many times before, but the gist of it is, at that ripe young age, he looked at me intently in the eyes one day and he said, I will make you a champion. I will make you a champion. Now, when I was 13, all I could think about were medals and trophies in the Olympics. And I literally glided home to have my parents understand what he had shared with me. But what was so interesting is I've reflected on that moment throughout my life. I've realized that what my head heard was, I will make you a champion. But what my heart heard was, I believe in you. I believe in you. And those few words were absolutely life-changing for me. In fact, I credit them with putting me on a totally different trajectory in my life. Having someone that I loved and respected see greatness in me, proclaim it, but then hold me to that standard. He wanted what was best for me because he wanted to see me at my best. And I also realized that many of you have stories like that, and many of you maybe don't have stories like that. In fact, it might be just the opposite. You might have had people in your life that have pushed you down or they didn't encourage you. And it was an obstacle to try to get by them to really be at the top of your game. But I want you to know that when those things happen from a negative standpoint, oftentimes I think they come from a place of two places. Number one is projection. So the people that are maybe not seeming like they want the best for you, they're doing that because they've got some sort of a pain inside of them. And they're projecting that onto you, thinking that if you succeed, it's not going to be a good look on them. And it's better to have you both down at a low level so you can both commiserate together. Or if it's not projection, it's protection. Is that many of our mentors, our parents maybe, our coaches, don't want to see us hurt, they don't want to see us disappointed, so they want to hold us back. But it's our responsibility to be able to move through those times and express in the ways that we were designed to express. So I've got 3 ways that we can see ourselves and promote being at our very best, that we can start today to make that happen in our own lives. And the first one is to see what's best for you. In your mind, in your heart, what is best for you? What is pulling you forward in life? What are the things that you keep hearing in your mind of the things that you want to lean into? And really be resolute in that and take accountability and responsibility for what are the things that are best for us in our lives. Because no one's going to be able to do that better than ourselves. So see what's best for you. Number 2 is see what's best in others. Be that person that sees the best in other people. This is particularly true, I think, when we're parents. It can be very easy for us to be critical of our kids because they're not holding up to the standards that we want them to. I know that I've certainly done that in the past. But really see the best in them. I mean, we do that in martial arts all the time. I always told my staff and instructors that we need to see the best in that student. We need to see them as a black belt already and teach them from that perspective. Because when there's that level of positive expectation, most people will rise to that level. And then finally is surround yourself with people that will support you. Surround yourself with people that will support you. You know, the naysayers are out there, and again, some of them are projecting, some of them are trying to protect. But what you want to do is you want to surround yourself with the people that you know are going to be there for you, that can see your vision, that can support it, and you can do the same for them. You know, I think it was Jim Rohn that said is that we're an average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. So when we're spending time with those people who are most supportive for us in our lives, what we're going to do is we're going to have that energy that can help move us forward to achieve the dreams that we were meant to achieve. So there you have it, my friends. Remember, the people who want what's best for you want to see you at your best. Surround yourself with those people. Do that for others. And by all means, make sure you do it with yourself. So thanks so much for listening. This has been Chris Natzke with Black Belt Leadership Speaking and Coaching, and we'll see you next time on the Mind of a Champion Tip of the Week.